So we're getting back on to working on this. This tongue's upside down. It came off a baler. We're gonna flip it over. We just flipped it to see what we gotta cut out. So we're gonna go from this back flat piece up about 2 feet. And then we're gonna slide it in here 2 feet, and then we're gonna weld a plate on here to hold it. We also took these nuts that were this thick and we machined these down to this. So we're gonna end up doing this beveled edge. I'm gonna weld them on there and go from there. So as I was saying, phone was ringing. Hate that. Cut off, but we're gonna weld these, and that beveled edge there will give us a weld. And what we'll do is that'll fill in as shims to keep that beam from walking right and left. Then we'll weld one on the top, keep it from doing this. And then with this end welded, it won't go anywhere. Be strong enough for what we're doing. The thing we're doing too is we're gonna run a pillar block in here, and we're gonna move the pump and mount a coupling to it, to a pillar block. And then I have a shaft. Well, you guys can see it. I have that shaft that accepts a PTO, but actually on the other side of the shaft is a factory side that accepts a PTO also. So we're gonna put that coming out, and then run a PTO shaft from here to the tractor. The only thing I'm trying to figure out now is how I want to run the hydraulic pump to make it go up and down. Either I'm going to have a return spring and a cable to pull on, or a rope that makes the dump body go up when the PTO is engaged, and when you let go, the spring returns it back into the open position and drops it. And then the tailgate. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that, but I think what I'm going to do is make some dogs on the side of the frame rails up in the back. So as the body starts to lift, the dogs release and allow the tailgate to open. And then when the body comes all the way back down, it closes the dogs. So let me get rolling on this and show you what we got going on. Hard to see with the sunlight, but here's Brutus. Stretching out the fence. Pretty rough in here, being swampy, so we're not moving very fast. Just letting it roll out nice and slow. I don't want to be jerking on the end poles. Got the pole that we hook off the back of the CF Moto with the 2 ratchet binders, fence tensioner. The CF Moto works really good. Kind of really like that thing. And Joey's down there putting clips to hold it to the T-post. We're getting there. So we got, not here, there's another fence way back there. That one we just did. So we're coming up through here, and we got to push all this back so we can clean this up so we can run the fence there. So we'll get 2/3 of the fence done. A little bit left to do, but we'll get it done. So we got the rest of the fence ran all the way, sorry about the focus, down there with the tractor. It's kind of just propped up for now. We got to get in there, staple it. But my cows decided they were busting loose, so they got out the other day. So I at least have somewhat of a perimeter so they can't escape. But hoping to get this finished. The end pole way down there, it's kind of in the swamp, so if you pull on it too tight, it moves. So I got a 5,000-pound concrete block down there that we're anchoring the pole off. So I don't think that's going to go anywhere. But the fence should be done by the weekend, and cows should be out in pasture. So we got the tongue welded. This kind of just a little clips of a video I'm working on for the trailer, but we got that all plated and welded, and the nuts are in there to keep it from going right and left and up and down. So sorry the videos have been kind of sparse and stuff like that. There's a lot going on. One of the in-laws has got a medical issue that we're dealing with, and it's just been crazy with work and everything going on, and I got a bunch of projects that need to be done, but I'm waiting on some friends to get involved and help like they said they would. They've just been backed up. So I'll try to get on top of these videos a little bit more for you guys as soon as I can. Just doing the best we can with the limited amount of time we have. All right, guys. Hopefully it's a small video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you guys would like to comment, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Have a nice day.